welcome back with us to... Welcome back with us? Is that the right? Welcome back with us. Welcome back to Watch With Us. That's what I always say. Welcome back to Watch With Us, everybody. I'm here with...
Dave.
And of course, your host here, Harry. We're back to Star Trek, of course. It's me and Dave. We're always watching Star Trek. Episode 4, Season 2. The Trek Solo, as I just described him when we were looking at the description. TNG's Mud.
TNG's Mud, yeah. Pretty much.
We just had a big discussion that we probably already said on air about Q, so I won't bring that back up. But I had no idea. I'm really learning some of the obscure ones' title names. The outrageous Okona. Okona. Yeah. That's just an awful title for an episode of a series on TV.
And for what the episode's about.
And the fact that we never hear about the Okona ever again. Why put their name in the title? Like, you're a writer.
Throwaway races are okay.
Well, but you're fine for the actual plot, but for the title of the episode, like you're supposed to be like quippy and witty. Like, you're a writer. Like, write something that relates to the episode, or like all good things. Yeah. Best episode title ever. Yeah. Like the Pegasus.
Yeah.
Like Pegasus. Means
keep it brief.
Yeah, Pegasus has the what do you call it? The
brevity's the soul of wit, right?
That's it. Yeah. But like Pegasus has that whole mythology aspects, and then it actually relates to the episode because the ship is the Pegasus, and they are flying too high to the sun, and
exactly.
Like it's fucking exactly perfect fucking. And nobody ever brings it up.
It's an analog.
Yeah. Fucking the outrageous Okona. Like, it sounds like a fucking comic book
title.
Yeah,
it sounds like a comedy.
Oh, a comedy, but like a funny comic book. Like, that's the level of writing. And, you know, not to bash comic book writers, but like level of writing of comic book writers in the 70s.
Graphic novels!
Yeah, there you go.
Not comic books.
Alright. I'll get the timer going here. I should really figure out a way to set this up so when I start it up it's paused and the time doesn't go.
Oh, I can make that happen.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
We'll totally forget by the end of this, though.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll be next week.
Alright, so I'm going to want to hit the timer first.
Oh, don't want to double click your VLC there.
Oh, I think that's just the delay. Oh, good call. So, timer start, episode start.
Mark.
We're pretty bang on there. Start with the captain's log, 42202.7. Numbers mean dick all.
Well, they figured like there's apparently a system, but there's probably it's probably not contiguous between episodes. They'd be like, here's how it's supposed to work, but the episodes don't even worry about it. It's just made up.
They went by the script until they realized, oh my god, people are going to start fucking lining these numbers up, and we have no idea what they mean.
They're in season 3 going like, so I guess we're running with this, huh?
I guarantee there's like every website you go to that tries to explain what a star date is has a different answer for you. Oh, the first number is the month, the second number is the star system.
Yeah. Oh, even fucking
the what do you call it? The quadrant.
Yeah.
First number is the quadrant.
Even Troy gets wet for this guy.
Oh, fucking Picard has a boner for him. He's a captain, so he
he's in denial.
No, he's not in denial. He knows full well, but he won't let that guy know. You don't let Han Solo know you're attracted to him, or you're like that's part of his power.
I guess that would be the weakness too. Like you would think that a Betazoid would have power over you all the time, but you could reverse fuck with them. Like if your charisma points were so high, you could flatter a Betazoid just as much as you could a person. Just
no, but like what's it called when you're like it's not a psychopath or a sociopath, but when you can like control your emotions, like when you're when you're happy, but you can like become angry.
Okay.
And feed off the happiness, but be angry. So confused because she only reads emotions.
Yeah.
So if you're acting happy, but you're feeling the rage inside and like just building it up inside you, it's so screw her up.
Yeah.
And like. Imagine this guy with a warp field. Like, he's just screwing around in this one system because they have lasers and, like, impulse drive and shit, and they've colonized the system. So there's a few planets that he can bounce around from. But if he could have, like, a warp engine, and he was like cruising around to like DS9 and Quark and shit, like he would have been great to carry over to DS9. Even just the character, not the actor. Like just bring in a guy like him.
See, she's stoked.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I want to bang that dude.
Good thing I'm wearing purple. If this,
that's right, he's just out for a good fucking time.
If this actually existed in the world where George Lucas made Star Wars in the past, Data would have said Han Solo there.
Yeah, exactly.
As a synonym for Rake and Rogue. Han Solo type. Han Solo-esque. He shoots first.
Well, since I guess if you wait, so if you assume Star Wars was fiction that happened in the past, but present Star Trek was real in the future, it would be part of their past and history.
Yes,
so they would
pop
reference
culture.
back to Star Wars.
So yeah, exactly.
My great great grandfather said Han Solo was the shit.
Got like vintage clothes. Pawn shop first. You see like an admiral lounging around.
Yeah.
Like vintage clothes on a
In
weekend.
pawn shop
first shirt.
I suck at Star Wars nerds. You're just a figment of my imagination. I guess like the Rogue is a nice character because when you think about like a pirate is shitty because they're genuinely shitty fucking people. But a rogue is like
a thief is kind of a generally shitty people.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't classify Han Solo as a thief. He's a smuggler.
Yeah.
He may have stolen goods.
Yeah.
But he didn't steal them.
And he may be breaking embargoes, but it could be medical supplies or food or booze.
Most likely drugs.
Yeah, most likely drugs. Yeah. Well, supplies one way, drugs coming back.
Yeah.
I steal supplies from the Empire, bring them to the rebels.
They highly imply in the original Star Wars, before any of the other extended universe and everything, that Han Solo is a drug dealer. He smuggles contraband. What else are you doing? Like,
well, they made the black market.
Metal.
Yeah.
Like he's really gonna risk his life in jail time for
don't smuggle for scrap.
Some standard scrap or something like that. Yeah, like metal that like it doesn't meet imperial standards, so is banned. No, he's selling drugs.
Yeah,
or smuggling
whatever
drugs
the fuck at the time it is.
Yeah, fucking death sticks. He's running death sticks through the Kessel Run. Like,
exactly. See, that's fucked. That is supposed to be a small class.
You were about to drag it back there a few minutes. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be a small class 9 shuttle, one man. Look how big it is. It's the size of the entire engineering section.
It's way closer to us. Yeah, the perspective's all fucked up.
See, here you go with this fucked again. Unless it's like all crew space. It's all cargo space.
No, it's all power plants. They have to have nuclear power plants in their spaceships to just do impulse. That's how shitty their technology is.
Oh, that's true. So it's got to be massive.
So their power plants on the Enterprise are a lot tinier.
Yeah, because they're up to date.
And they're way more efficient.
Yeah.
It's like that ship...
Like a 53 pickup truck versus a fucking new one.
Yeah.
No comparison.
Well, it's also like that not Logan's Run, but the movie with all the robots.
See, you gotta wear your belt crooked, man.
Oh yeah, that's part of the Han Solo getup. What's that movie with the robots and the all the plants that are being saved because Earth got fucked?
Oh, not Logan's Run.
That's what I said. It's not Logan's Run.
Silent Running.
Silent Running. That movie, like those ships were giant.
Yeah.
And one man was on it.
Yeah.
Because all the space.
I think they each had like a crew of 5 or something stupid low. Like
no, they had the robots. It was one man, and he made sure the robots were.
Oh yeah, they went aboard each other's ship when they wanted to
I think that was one thing at the very beginning. Is during one of the orbits they got to like link up and
yeah.
Fucking.
Because there was like 5 of them in a room at one point, or 3.
Was there?
Yeah. Because they're racing around. Remember? They're driving little carts around, and one guy fucking runs into the
then they all leave and go back to their ships, right? Yeah. He's alone again. Or do they die? I can't
remember. No, he fucking steals the ship because the other guys get the orders to destroy the ships because apparently Earth just doesn't give a fuck anymore. The corporation's like, we're not funding this anymore.
Oh, so come back to Earth and hit the self-destructs.
Yeah, eject the fucking pods and come back to Earth. You're done. And the other guy's like, no, fuck you, and steals the ship. Yeah. I'm gonna save at least the Boreal Forest.
Oh my god, it's the girl from Charmed.
Is it?
That's a famous girl. Is that the girl from Charmed? I'm thinking of Melissa Milano. That's not Melissa Milano.
I know Melissa Milano would have been in TNG. Wesley Holdless.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on Starfleet regulations, but I'm pretty sure Riker's already fucked this girl. Oh, yeah. This guy's definitely getting Riker. Most of Riker's. I'm pretty sure this is 2 years in.
Riker looks at him and he's like, get in line.
No, he's like, he's already been here. He's already run through all these lower ranked officers. Like, totally. He doesn't hit
Riker, like, tries to hook him up. He's like, this one's good.
Yeah. He starts giving him pointers. Like,
yeah.
This one likes it like this.
Interesting take on the fucking mullet, though. Mullet ponytail?
Yeah.
What the fuck, not 80s?
I was just trying to say, I'm a ponytail fan, obviously. But, well, not obviously for the audio listeners, but there's something weird about it, and that's what it is, right? He's like...
It's a mullet with a ponytail.
He wrapped up a mullet. Like, he just wrapped up the back of his skull, put it in a ponytail, and then cut the front of his head. All the rest of his hair.
He's got, like... It's a mullet. Normal haircut in the front, party in the back. It's just long haircut in the front.
It's like, at one point, he had a skullet. You know, where it just has a ponytail and a skull.
He grew it out.
And then he just hasn't, like, shaved his head in a while. But the ponytail grew longer, and the top of his head hasn't caught up yet.
He decided the skullet was a bad idea.
Or he just hasn't got access to a ring. He's been too busy fixing his stupid ship and running around screwing all these space princesses.
That's probably the really the best position to be in life, though, where like everybody assumes you're a lowly fucking person, but you're like, no, I've got my own fucking thing going on, and you don't need to know. I'm the one who needs to know.
Well, that's why we all want to be on Solo.
Yeah.
Like, no boss, and if the people you're working for, it's a 50-50 shot. You're just gonna screw them anyway because you don't care. You're just gonna end up on the next planet and start smuggling the next thing. But,
and you're hoping that they don't pull a gun on you.
Well, you're pretty much hoping.
Yeah,
that way, you know you're quicker, and then you can just get it over with, kill him, and take the shit and the money and get out of there.
Exactly.
Like, that's the best scenario for him. Pull a gun on me, fucking. I'm gonna kill you.
It's either a successful business transaction or a lucrative business transaction.
Yeah.
Or you're dead, it doesn't matter.
The problem is having a conscience. That's the difference between Malcolm Reynolds and Han Solo. Han Solo will do shit for the money.
Yeah, but no, so would fucking
Reynolds. No. Reynolds will leave money. He'll make a whole buttload of money on a deal. He'll walk out the door and he'll see a starving child.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
Just hand it all to him. Yeah. Han Solo will walk over that kid.
Oh fuck.
Malcolm Reynolds gets so annoying with his preachy bullshit. I'm a Boy Scout crap. He's worse than Superman.
Would walk down to the Starship dealership and be like,
or he'd throw the kid a couple bucks. Yeah. But Malcolm Reynolds would buy him a house with all the money he just got, and then his ship is running on fumes, and he can't feed his crew. But that kid has a good life now. Han Solo's not doing that.
And we'll do nothing for him.
And I love both the characters equally. It's just, it's a different kind of scoundrel.
I guess your analogy would make Reynolds like Riker. What as a Riker is to...
If the Federation fell.
Yeah.
If the Federation fell, and Riker was like, oh, Earth is gone, all the planets are blown up.
But he'd still be such a hard, good, nice person.
Well, you know, like, what's that stupid movie from the 90s that's all animated? Titan AE after Earth?
Yeah.
Like,
that's actually a really good movie.
If the humans in the Federation became like a nomadic people and the Federation was gone, he would become Malcolm Reynolds. He'd be going around being a smuggler or like a pirate.
But like you said, you'd have like nothing left and you'd fucking give it all away. Blah, blah,
yeah.
Like,
he'd the pirate with the heart of gold.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Akona's Han Solo.
Yeah, like I said, if Akona had fucking warp drive, he'd be Han Solo. He'd be the definition of Han Solo. Yeah. All you'd need was Data to join him, and I would be very surprised if Data was not had an obligation to Starfleet, if he would just leave with Akona and just be like, yeah, you're cool. I'm gonna go learn this side of humanity for a while, and he becomes his Wookiee. He becomes his Chewbacca. I want to see that story. Data and Okona cruising through the universe on a runabout or something. All you'd have to do is write a Han Solo Chewbacca story and just replace the characters with Data and Okona. He just like fucking word search replace Rebel Alliance with Federation.
Yeah. Whatever.
Data with Han Solo. Data with Chewbacca. Okona with Han Solo.
Goddamn, Data Okona would be a fucking amazing team.
Yeah. I was gonna say Worf at first, but Worf would so kill him so quickly.
Yeah.
Worf doesn't have that whole life debt bullshit.
Quit trying to just bone chicks, Okona.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he'd be like, Worf, just shut the fuck up and bone this chick.
Yeah.
It sounds like you need it.
Just because your hook penis scares all the ladies away.
Your crazy ass duck dick. For those who don't know, go Google duck penis.
Yeah, don't. If anybody tells you to fucking Google blank penis, just don't stop right there. Don't follow those instructions. Oh, this guy. He was actually like a kind of successful
See, now we got
comedian.
2 mullets in the same episode.
Yeah, 2 mullets. Our mullet ratio of this episode is huge.
This must be 89 still.
Oh, guaranteed. It's probably 88. This will end.
You know,
this season will end before 90, right?
I'm real glad that because I know that we love stand-up comedy. Aren't you glad that we didn't have to deal with stand-up comedy in the 80s and early 90s?
Oh yeah, like the stuff that was on TV. Like,
holy fucking shit!
Was on like what do you call it? Like the that one where they're standing up and there's the cutouts of buildings behind them.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but they had 3 stand-up comedians on every episode.
Yeah.
And it was on in the 80s and 90s heavily, and that's all my experience I had with stand-up comedy from 0 to 15, before like the 2000 and 2005s actual good, and George Carlin. Yeah. I mean George Carlin and those guys.
We were like, whoa,
and it was garbage.
Yeah.
It was such garbage.
Like observational junk. Like I was on a plane.
I'm one of the few people that from the very beginning hated fucking Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Like I hate those hipster douchebags that are like, oh, he's an aging, out of touch comedian. He was always aging and out of touch. He was never fucking funny. The very first episode of Seinfeld was garbage. Yeah. It's a show about nothing. Way to go, slow clap, you jackass. Like, it's stupid. It's not funny, and airline peanuts are not funny. Like, ugh.
Yeah, he's definitely of that fucking ilk. Exactly.
He's the definition of the 80s observational fucking humor, and I never liked it. Oh, the anti-dentite. Fuck. It's probably because I was forced to watch every goddamn one. Because it was on TV all the time. You could watch Seinfeld 7 times a goddamn day when we were growing up.
Well, that show was crazy popular.
And you go to fucking school and everybody would be talking about the new Seinfeld episode because it was on for like 12 years.
This is fucking good acting, man.
For Brett Spiner?
Yeah. They're fucking playing back and forth.
It's like...
I wonder if he did improv when he was young.
I think it's akin to when somebody plays a really stupid character really well. The actor is always like a Mensa character. Mensa level IQ. He's so smart because you have to be that smart to be able to play dumb convincingly.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing with unemotional. Like, you have to be really an emotional actor and like good at dramatic roles to be able to pull off a straight face. Yeah. Because look at how over the top he is in Independence Day.
Yeah.
Like, he's the exact opposite. Emotional and out of control. Yeah, so this guy was a fairly famous comedian in the 80s. Joe Piscopo? Is that Joe Piscopo?
Oh, I couldn't give a shit. I would fucking turn it off.
No, but I mean, like, he had, like, famously 15 minutes of fame in the 80s, and then everybody realized he was such a hack and never worked again, basically. Or was he a SNL guy? I don't know. I'm going to look him up right now. I remember...
Who's that fucking... The short, fat one? With the fucking trench coat all the time?
I remember Opie and Anthony making fun of him.
Any word
yes,
fucking...
it's Joe fucking Piscopo. Yeah. I was right. He did work on Saturday Night Live. Oh! He was part of, like, the first group to replace the original cast of Saturday Night Live. So, like, Chevy Chase and, like, Eddie Murphy, all those fucking... and Dan Aykroyd. All those guys left after about 5 years, I think.
Yeah,
and they brought in a new crew that is, like, talking about that one Bond that nobody remembers. Because everybody hated them for replacing, like, the best of the best, the original crew. They didn't really get back into...
I wonder if he was, like, a corporate fucking replacement, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna do what we tell him, so...
That you know what? There, at one point, Lorne Michaels was, like, struggling for creative control.
Yeah.
And then, like, the executives pulled so many stupid crap and got so many assholes like Joe Piscopo on the show.
Yeah.
That now Lorne Michaels has, like, complete control.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you gotta give it to me.
They after that original crew, I'm trying to remember if, like, the late 70s or 80s had really any good until, like, what's his name?
See, this ship's the gale makes sense.
Anchorman, who's that guy? Will Ferrell? Yeah. Until his generation, SNL kind of sucked after the original ones. That's the last time you'll ever hear somebody mention navigational shields.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell is a navigational shield?
That's the ones that takes care of the asteroids while they're traveling at fucking warp.
That's the deflector dish.
I think that's what they meant, though.
Deflector dish. It deflects shit out of the way while they're going.
Yeah, so it's a navigational shield. It shields you while you navigate.
After they were done this episode, the writer's like, did you mean deflector shield here?
Fuck!
Navigation
you didn't hit send on that fax, did you?
Fuck! Trying to remember what you called it. It's not a navigational shield, it's a deflector.
You sent the second last draft. Shit. That's kind of like what's impressive about South Park, though, considering how close to the clock they are. And you're like, how many mistakes are there really? Like, none.
And it has a lot to do with there being one cook in the kitchen. There's one guy running the show. I heard, like, you remember watching that documentary when it shows, like, a bunch of them in the writer's room?
Yeah.
And they put that thing up. Apparently what I didn't take up from that, but which I heard in an interview with one of the writers, is they're never actually writing anything down in those rooms. They're just talking.
Shooting the shit.
They're just shooting the shit. They're just talking, and then Trey Parker or Matt Stone, I can't remember which one,
sifts through it and
kicks them all out. Yeah. Goes, okay, thanks guys, pays them for like 5 hours of work, and then sits down and writes the episode by himself, and just writes the whole thing, and then brings in all the audio actors. Yeah, and I'm like, that is fucking.
That's why
it
all
That's why it flows.
Yeah,
that's why it's so consistent, and the theme is, and just the jokes pay off because it's one mind going at it. I'm assuming it gets edited pretty heavily by some of his fucking faithful men, but he's the primary writer apparently.
Oh, I don't know about you, front left guy.
Yeah, it's always a 50-50 shot with those randos.
Both shitty ships. At least Picard, like, doesn't even give a shit at this point. He's like, well, whatever.
No, this will just be a black mark on his record. Like, he's not going to be worried about these fucking people. He's like, oh yeah, these two people ran their ships into me, basically. Basically space hillbillies who are pissed off that a girl got pregnant. Like, his whole situation is because this guy couldn't keep his dick in his pants, and now he's afraid to tell the truth to his dad.
Well, no, he's actually on a secret mission.
No, this guy.
Oh, never mind.
The guy in the background there, the son.
Yeah,
he's the one who fucked the daughter, and the other guy is fucking covering for him. So he's too afraid to tell his daddy that he got some girl pregnant, so he's causing this whole interstellar fucking incident. His planets might go to war because he's too afraid to tell his
Sorry, interplanetary, not even out of the solar system.
Oh, yeah, interplanetary. Interplanetary.
Picard doesn't give a shit. Is it interplanetary politics? Are you serious? Listen, I know this feels like a big deal to both of you.
I think I can remember my first year diplomatic classes for this kind of situation.
I press this button, I'm gone.
Yeah. And your whole solar system is gone too, by the way. If
you're in the rear view fucking mirror.
No, but I mean like one torpedo into the sun, and you guys are all done.
I could raise your planets to the ground.
Oh yeah, he could probably just do it with phasers. Yeah. If he did.
Well, the original Enterprise could do it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if he just wanted to like sneakily kill them, he'd just be like, "Hey, dude, like, fire a torpedo as we're on our way out of here."
I thought that was so. I remember the first time when they mentioned that they could fucking phaser a planet with a starship, and I'm like, holy fuck!
We could just like turn.
That's when you're like, oh, that level of fucking.
They could turn the surface of the Earth to glass in an hour. An hour. They could turn the entire surface of a planet to glass. Like, that is some insane firepower.
Yeah.
And the fact that a photon torpedo is like hundreds of times the magnitude of a nuclear explosion. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
How come he's fight. See, he should be ordering the other Starfleet officer to get the fuck off the dude he's trying to arrest.
Or, like, help me subdue him, officer.
Yeah.
Like,
she would have a choice.
Yeah. Like, she should be kicking him in the back of the knees right now. And, you know, you're demoted for screwing the weird dude we picked up. The weird alien we picked up. Like, the captains can do this, but you guys can't. Like, you haven't earned the right to fuck aliens yet. Know your place, bitch.
You think ensigns get to stick their dick in interstellar crazy?
No. There's a whole section in the officer's test about this that you haven't even seen.
Chapter 69.
Gotta love those random pads in the pants. Are they pronouncing it like O'Connell? Like O'Connell?
O'Kona, yeah.
Okay.
There's no soft O's in any of
it. She's vibrating.
Yeah.
Just in his presence.
Yeah, he just got laid. She's probably fucking feeling that off him.
Oh, yeah. This guy's balls are empty.
Yeah. I gotta wait at least 20 minutes.
He's so relaxed right now. Surprised he can stand.
Yeah. He's got a "this guy fucks" shirt on right now to his telepath.
I'm trying to figure out what else I've seen him in. He's not that Mountie guy from
oh no.
And he's not that singer guy that had the TV show, the country singer that sang that stupid song with all the
Oh, Chris. Yeah, Chris. What the fuck is his last name?
That's not him, though,
fuck
right?
him. No.
Okay. Looks a lot like him. And he's probably around the same era.
No, that's just the stereotype of the fuck boy.
Oh, okay. The guy that what was that guy from Californication?
David Duchovny.
Yeah. Basically David Duchovny in real life.
Oh shit. See, Riker's like, oh, I get it.
She's like all kinds of pregnant too. Like she's not just a little pregnant. She's like about to fucking water break that. Yeah, see that look? Like, yeah, see? You want some of that? Like, yeah. That's why you stick to the Rikers, not the Kanas. Yeah, see, that perspective's a little better.
Yeah,
we're a lot
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, we're a little closer. We got to be closer to those little ships. The Enterprise is a lot farther in the back. Yeah, well, they should be meaningless to you guys.
I like how he's standing there knowing it's not his kid.
Yeah.
He's like, laugh it up, guys.
But I mean,
laugh it up.
This is a spacefaring race. Do they really hold on to these ancient traditions of, like...
They could.
That's stupid.
Well, we would if we got sublight ships still.
I don't think so. Like, already at this point we have, like, what do you call them? Counterculture to marriage and all that bullshit. Like, we're already going away from that, and they're just like, we don't have the nuclear family bullshit. Like, you don't have to have a wife and have to have a husband, da-da-da-da. I think that's a part of becoming a spacefaring race, is getting to that point in social progression. So the fact that they're even having a problem with this, and you're like, fuck, whatever. Have an abortion. Like, so this guy probably has more beef on the right. I'd be more pissed off about my daughter being knocked up than
your idiot son.
No, my idiot son letting somebody steal a family heirloom.
Yeah,
that's basically why he's pissed off. He's like, you stole my shit. Well, you knocked up my daughter. Okay, you can have him. I'll take him after you deal with the whole knocked up daughter thing. Like, you think as a father he'd be like, yeah, okay, you got dibs on stringing this guy up. I'll watch. I'll see. Can I be in the room when you torture him? But you can do the torturing. That'd be a crazy cosplay for a Comic-Con or convention.
Kona.
Yeah. I could pull it off too. I'd have to suffer the dignity of having a
puppy vest
and a weird skullet, long skullet.
Oh, you could get away with just tying it back.
Yeah, I probably could.
Then you gotta figure out these knee pad situations here.
Yeah, that's a giant thigh pad on the one leg.
I guess it's fixed and shit. You're on your side, like on the ground.
I guess so. If you're gonna be lying down a lot, like, and not have one of those like mechanic rolly things to go into the car. It's just not. It's not feasible to have one of those, so you got to get the pads in your pants.
Pet pads.
And taking care of a spaceship by yourself has got to be a lot of lying down and crawling through Jesu tubes. So. I'm surprised they don't have like really easy on-off switch for the gravity. To just be like, okay, yeah, no, we're doing, like, why have gravity in the Jeffries tubes? As soon as they enter into a Jeffries tube, they should just be able to push off and go all the way down the Jeffries tube. Gravity, weightless. Oh, Wesley. Just stand in the background and have nothing to do with this episode.
No, he just wants to be cool like him now.
No, he's like the only one who doesn't get like tricked by his.
Oh yeah, he sees right through.
Yeah, because he's like a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
See. I really want to see what the hell he's doing in Nemesis. When he's at the wedding, for a split second in the background, you see him in a Starfleet uniform. Like, whoever wrote that scene didn't watch didn't watch the episode where he quit Starfleet.
Oh, yeah. That kid turned to vapor. Or fucking energy or something.
Well, I never watched that episode. But, like, I want to see...
He's traipsing the universe.
I would love to see what got him back from the Traveler, back into a Starfleet uniform. Like, love to write like a Section 31 story about Wesley.
That'd be crazy. Section 31 totally gets away with it, except for the fact that Wesley Crusher exists, and he has.
Yeah, he'd be like that if he was a Section 31 agent. That's why he did They approached him after the disaster, in when the kid dies during the training accident. They approach him and they're like, "Yeah, you're not gonna become captain.
Yeah,
not with this on your record."
Yeah.
Like Picard managed to like screw up and lose a heart, and he's a captain, and that's an exception. You're not gonna fucking survive the death of a teammate on your record. So how about you become a Section 31 agent and blah 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 blah. And that's why he becomes such a dick and gets kicked out of Starfleet. That's the perfect. A Section 31 agent would totally go with the Traveler. He'd be like, yeah, like, I'm stationed on this spaceship, but I could just go out and learn with this Traveler and, like, not have any of the bullshit Starfleet regulations to worry about. The Traveler probably would have been able to pick up on that, though. I'm not 100% on that. How, like, neutral or all good the Traveler was. Was he, like, a...
Well, you never find out what the fuck his point is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he was more like a neutral guy.
Yeah.
He didn't care if people lived or died. He was just like the balance and like a gray Jedi kind of thing, not a normal Jedi.
Yeah.
Not a light Jedi.
Oh, you two dumb fucking kids.
Bailey. I don't know what you're doing there, but get out of it. Go.
It's mine, Daddy, and I'm keeping it.
I don't mind the kid's outfit, though.
All leather? The all leather thing?
Yeah, the leather, like, jerkin. What do you mean? Like, he doesn't have to come with you just because, like... What kind of laws do you have that, like, the father is forced to stay with the family? Like, I get, like, he should pay for it and shit. Like, maybe there should be some, like, child support, but you can't just be like, yeah, no, you're sticking around. No, actually, I work on a spaceship, so I need to make a living.
These fucking idiots. Oh, my kid wouldn't lie. Fuck you. You dumb fucking bastard.
I love that.
I fucking hate parents who are like that.
Yeah,
oh, my kid wouldn't lie.
In reality,
it's more like, what the fuck did you do, dummy?
In reality, it's a 6-year-old they're talking about. Not a grown goddamn adult. Like, and you're like, what? Like, that's what kids do. That's all kids do is they lie.
Exactly. Because they're so goddamn scared of consequences.
Yeah. And stupid, and they think they're good at it.
Yeah.
Like, they think they're getting away with it.
I won't lie. I was recently tricked by fucking children.
They lied to you and you bought it?
Oh, yeah. Well, it would just happen, like, so flippantly. Like, I was just like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. They were like, oh, we didn't have breakfast. And I was like, okay, fuck, fine. Nutella banana sandwiches. They just wanted fucking Nutella banana sandwiches.
Their stomachs were full.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, it's okay. I hooked up with food. You forgot to do the breakfast thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I totally did. And I was like, motherfuckers. As soon as she said that, I was like, fucking little bastards.
Yeah. They'll do that. She's reminding me.
But I'm also like, why didn't you just ask for banana Nutella sandwiches? I would have just made them anyway.
Yeah, you didn't have to lie. I wanted a goddamn sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. I would have just taken a break first. Getting ready for Nutella banana sandwiches.
The pregnant girl looks like shitty Dax.
Oh, yeah?
The second Dax.
Yeah, the second Dax. I can't believe it's not Dax.
I can't believe it's not Dax. That's worse than Yar, I think.
What, her dumb haircut?
No, the death of Yar, like her leaving after 2 years, thinking it's like, oh, this is never going to go anywhere. Plus, and then it turns into, you know, TNG. But her going like, oh, it's the last season. I want to go and be on Decker or whatever the hell show she fucking left DS9 to be on full time. Like, stick around for a year. Like, come on. Like, finish off the 7-year run.
Yeah, she's just like a maximum cherry picker, eh?
Oh, yeah. She was like, I don't know what the circumstances of her leaving were, but they should have paid her whatever she wanted.
Nobody else at work wanted to fucking run the pies to South River today for the special occasion thing, and I was like, fucking why not? Like, and I got $50 for it. Just to go for a spin.
Well, there's other drivers assuming that they'll be able to run more deliveries in that time in town.
Yeah, but no, even the ones who weren't working.
Oh.
Because I was like, yeah, I'll come in on my day off just to do one run. For $50, you're goddamn right I will. Like,
yeah. That makes sense. I thought it was the guys working that.
Because they were like, it's like they weren't factoring in that you're just going to get paid a shitload. It's a special occasion, dummy. These people are blowing the bank.
Does she have ribbons on her wrist?
It's weird, eh? It's like bracelet, but not.
It's like, you know when you take the little slips of paper and slide a pair of scissors up them to make them all curly?
Yeah.
It's like she's done that and wrapped them around her wrists.
This can't be my baby, because I wouldn't bang an autistic chick.
Remember, we only did anal.
The kid looks down. Oh, no.
Remember, I was the bottom of the devil's three-way. Oh, yeah.
The 80s just never got fashion or hair.
That hair, I love the jacket. It looks weird and cool, but the hair, what the hell is going on with that guy's gelled, combed top cover?
You know, he looks like one of those shitty stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
So my flight took 16 hours today. Herder.
Like, this is hilarious. Like, these two fathers react completely fine to this. They're like, oh, you're in love with each other and you're having a kid and you want to get married?
Yeah.
I love it. What were these kids so afraid of? They react completely 100% like awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they're so supportive.
Well, wasn't that like the point of like fucking princes and princesses? Was they knocked each other up, then you had no fucking choice but to deal with the king next door finally? Like...
No. It was presumed that they would be married for political reasons. The reverse, what it should be is these parents forcing these kids to be together, and they don't want to be together.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're not in love with each other.
That's true, because they even mentioned at the beginning of the episode, this is a classic tale from Dawn of Time. What you're saying
Mine
is
the classic time. Yeah. This is the reverse of what that story is.
Yeah, usually it's fucking, you're going to marry each other and you're going to like it.
Yeah, and then it'll create peace for our star system, and we can move on to the next level of evolution, blah, 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 blah. But it seems like they're totally okay with it. Like, I don't understand why they were afraid to tell their parents that they were boning, or they were in love with each other. Other than the political differences their planets have. Like, you'd think a daughter would be like, yeah, he's going to be pissed, but he'd support me. He's my father. Like, he loves me, blah, 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 blah.
But apparently they're, like, backwoods planets, right? So...
See, that doesn't make any sense.
It's like the farmer's daughter.
It makes
the
just
farmer's
as much
daughter
sense
and son fucking
It makes just as much sense as the Planet of Black People that are like weirdly savage but have transporter technology and can block transporter technology.
Yeah, but people are weird like that. Like, they fucking hate their...
They
fucking hate their neighbor.
They fight to the death.
No, they fucking hate their neighbor down the road until their fucking kids knock each other up.
No. I'm talking about the difference of the technology level compared to the social level of their culture.
Yeah, you're saying the social levels outmatched.
Yeah, you can't have transporter technology and still fight to the death in arenas. Like that doesn't that's
civil
not part
rights
of the law.
would have happened by then.
Yeah, you can't have those two things to coexist in a society. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
Like,
because you would think that's like, you couldn't become a civilization. Like, slavery would be of benefit to you early on in the game, but your empire would cease to stop.
You can't. It's
keep
not
growing because
it's not a long-term game.
Exactly.
It's a short-term.
Because nobody will want to deal with you.
Yeah. And even when you do it, your trust is pretty much ruined.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, at that point, even if you do shirk it off and say, "Oh no,"
exactly, you're gonna have the shittiest friends.
Yeah. And good luck integrating all those slaves into your society as citizens.
Yeah.
Like, and not having a complete revolution.
Hear that, Dubai? Smart the fuck up. United Arab Emirates, you fucking bastards.
Okay, so there's just 2 planets in this system, and he just owns a transport, and he goes back and forth.
Yeah.
He probably has like 2 families on each planet.
Yeah.
Don't know about each other.
2 families, 3 waitresses.
And they have such shitty ships, it takes months to get from planet to planet.
Oh, so. Yeah. Space trucker.
Yeah. You can be a smuggler and a space trucker, but...
Space trucker, come on!
you got to have more than 2 destinations to be like a Han Solo level. Like, because he can't burn his bridges.
Yeah.
He can't just like, oh no, screw this. This planet is now, I just take this off the charts and I can't come back here.
Yeah, he can't share where he lives.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Han Solo can just be like, yeah, I'm just not coming back
here.
Yeah,
just leave a mess behind.
Yeah. If I show my face here again, they'll kill me, so I just won't show my face here again.
You never come back, you hear? I don't plan on it!
Yeah, don't worry!
Awesome, thank you!
Yeah. I didn't plan on coming, but now that you said that.
Well, it's usually the line would be, I hated that planet anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to live on this planet. I don't want to live on this planet anymore is a legitimate move. Like, exactly. I'm done. I'm leaving. And I'm never coming back.
We elected who for president? Eject.
Oh, God. Is it Death?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. That's... well, next episode is going to be a hard one. We'll leave it at that. But thanks, everybody, for joining us. And thank you, Dave.
Live to serve.
Live to serve. Yeah, next week, episode 4 or episode 5? Be episode 5 next week. Yeah, I don't think I'm working. So, yeah, episode 5 next week. And thanks, everybody, for joining us. And you have a good one.
nicht viel